Hello everyone. I am Sai Sumeth. Today I am going to show you how you can use Tailwind CSS inside React-Native Expo application. So, let's start the video. First we need to open the NativeWind official documentation. This is the official documentation link. I will provide it in the description. So, NativeWind is a library which is built on top of Tailwind CSS. Here it supports various frameworks. So in this video we will use React-Native Expo. First we need to create a React-Native Expo application. I will just copy the command. And let's open a terminal. I will go into my builds folder. I will just paste the command right now. And change the app name as Expo Tailwind Demo. Press enter. Now let's wait for some time to finish the installation process. The application is successfully created with all the dependencies. So let's go into the particular app directory, cd, Expo Tailwind Demo. Now we need to edit the application. We have to open a code editor. Like I use VS Code Insiders. Shortcut to open VS Code Insiders is codeinsiders. So I already opened the Android emulator. And this is the complete app folder structure. When we used to create an application using Create Expo App, app.js is the main file where we use to import all the components. And it will display in the main application. And we have package.json. Here, you can see all the dependencies installed in the app. Like whenever we create Expo app application. So now let's open a integrated terminal inside VS Code. And just start the development server. Type in npx expo start. Press enter. Okay. The development server has been started. This is the QR code. Using this QR code, we can easily use the application physical device using Expo Go app, which is available in Play Store and App Store. Now let's open this application in an Android device. Press A to open it in Android device. This is because of I previously created an application using the same name. So let's stop the server and clear the cache. To clear the cache, you need to add a -c at the end of the command. The development server started. Press A to open the application in Android device. Finally, Android building completed. And we can see the app is running successfully on our Android emulator. So let's change the text and see whether it's updating or not. I'll just write hello React renderer. Text is updated using the hot reload functionality, which is coming from React. So let's move on to the next step. We need to install few dependencies. Let's copy the first one. Yarn add NativeWind. It will install the NativeWind dependency inside our application. NativeWind is installed. And the next one is Tailwind CSS. To use NativeWind library, we need Tailwind CSS. It's an important library to be installed. You can see in the package.json we have NativeWind and Tailwind CSS dependencies. And the next step is, we need to run a command npx tailwind css init in order to create Tailwind config file. The file is created. You can see in the folder structure tailwind config.js. We need to replace the content line which we have given in the documentation. These are the paths where we can use Tailwind CSS. / represents the present working folder, and the next one is app. It's a file name and with several extensions, and the next one is / present working directory, and you can add any folder, and in place of custom directory, you can place the folder name, and the next one is we need to add a Babel plugin which is Babel config. Copy the line. Open Babel config.js. And paste the plugin. So only when we include the plugin in Babel config, then only NativeWind will run successfully in the application. And in the next step we need to remove the style sheet and add the class names according to the Tailwind CSS. So first I will stop the server and restart it again. Press A in the terminal. It's returning to the old one. I will just close all the background applications and run the application again. Here you can see an error. Don't worry. If you too get this kind of use process error while using this NativeWind and Tailwind CSS, I already found a solution. Whenever we are getting this kind of error in the console, just downgrade one version of the Tailwind CSS to 3.3.2 version from 3.3.3. In 3.3.3 version we are having few issues in the Tailwind CSS while integrating with Expo. So go to package.json and remove that cap icon and change the version from 3.3.3 to 3.3.2. And then delete node modules folder and install node modules again by using npm install or yarn command. So let's start the development server again. Type npx expo start. Press A to open the application in Android device. The Android bundling was completed. And we can see there is no error. So this is the solution while you are trying to install NativeWind in your Expo application. Try to use 3.3.2 version. And let's remove style sheet. And all the styles defined previously. So let's type class name equal to flex1. So here you can see, I am getting all the recommendations for the Tailwind CSS class name, because I already installed an extension named Tailwind CSS IntelliSense, so this is the official extension from the Tailwind Labs. This will automatically recommend all the CSS class names inside the application, because I have Tailwind CSS installed in the app. Item center and justify center. Now you can see the change text is centered in the entire screen. Then I will add blue background. Now we will style the text. With text Excel means extra large and then text white. You can see the text is white and we will give some padding also the background color of the particular text. Let's give some dark 600 and make it rounded. So this is how you can easily install Tailwind CSS inside your React-Native Expo application. So that's it for this video, we will meet in the next one. Thank you.
Please do like, share the video and subscribe to the channel for more content.